This is an email that I sent to my mother on August 2nd, 2022. I am writing this because I think I can convey this message better written than over the phone. Your husband accused me of not being mentally stable yesterday and is blaming Lawrence for all manner of things right now. The reason why we're not bringing Zora around has nothing to do with Lawrence being petty and everything to do with the abuse I've endured from him for years. I'm tired of him pretending he's not a monster and a degenerate. Zuri was telling the truth. I lied. He coerced me into lying for him on the ride home from Laplace after Zuri accused him, and I stuck with it for all these years. Why? I was scared that he would kill Zuri and Rabi. Then, after I left home, I was under constant surveillance, which made me think that there was no escaping him. He never stopped. I tried so many times to get him to stop, and he wouldn't. Many nights I woke up with him on top of me. After a while, I just gave in when he would ask because if I said no, I knew I'd just wake up with him already in progress. The times I left to go live with men I barely knew was me looking for a way out. It didn't stop until I left to go live with Lawrence 7 years ago. I guess you can say it only paused because what triggered my current and this message was me being woken up by him with his penis in his hand while I'm in the bed with Zora lying next to me. This happened the time I stayed overnight because I was too tired to drive back home. I was sleeping, so I can't remember what he said, but I do remember telling him to leave me alone. I immediately got up to pack and go back to Lafayette. I thought I had made peace with what he did. He apologized to me and Zuri last year, but then he does this. I can't risk Zora experiencing the same things me and Zora did. He has harassed and tried to find all kinds of flaws with Lawrence because he's jealous. He wants to be who Lawrence is to me, my lover. He's sick, and I'd be a fool to expose my daughter to him. I know he'll say that Lawrence or Zuri put me up to this and come up with all kinds of grand conspiracies. I hope you know that I wouldn't make up a lie just because I'm mad at him. I've never done it before, so why wait until I'm almost 40 to start? This started when I was 12. My back was hurting, and he offered to give me a massage. I can't remember much about that night, but he claims that I asked him to do it again the next day. I don't remember that and believed it to be true all these years. I'm not sure if that's what actually happened now. That's another reason why I never told the truth. I was ashamed because I believed that I was a willing participant in the beginning. Writing this has been the hardest thing I've done in my life. I don't know if you'll want anything to do with me after this. I completely understand if you don't. I denied you the choice to make an informed decision about him 20 years ago, and I hope one day you can forgive me. I am tired of him harassing me and Lawrence. I am tired of pretending that I love him when the truth is I loathe him. I am tired of him acting like a victim when he's an apex predator. If you have doubts, you can ask. And I'm not going to say who because they asked me to keep the name out of it. But this is one of my high school friends who I told, and she was the only person I told about what was going on with me and my sister. Other than Lawrence, who I just told 2 weeks ago, she's the only person who has heard the truth from me. So I wrote everything I have to say down because I totally suck at public speaking and storytelling in spoken form, but I am a pretty good writer. So I'm making this video now because I can no longer be silent about the abuse my sister and I endured at the hands of my father. I'm making these videos because he keeps showing up at my sister's job even though she's made it clear that she wants nothing to do with him. And the one thing he fears is the truth. He prides himself on being a master manipulator and con artist. He lives a life cloaked in a shroud of lies and illusions. He is a monster and a predator, and the only way to stop that type of person is exposure because secrecy is a form of protection for them. Another reason why I'm going public is because I have been talking to family members and friends of mine, and they have revealed things about him that I was unaware of. With each revelation, I became more disgusted and enraged. Allegedly, my sister and I aren't his only victims. I had an opportunity in 2002 to tell the truth and put an end to his abuse, and I didn't. I'll probably regret it for the rest of my life. I lied for so long in an attempt to convince others and myself that he was the best father in the world. The truth is, he's the exact opposite of what a good father should be. These videos are my way of correcting a mistake I made when I was 18. It's not just about exposing him, but also about atonement and healing for me. So I was by my father from the ages of 12 all the way up until I was 30 years old. And literally, it didn't stop until the day I left Baldwin, Louisiana to go live with the man who's now my husband in Atlanta. And in these videos, I'm going to be going through everything that I can remember to the best of my abilities. I'm going to try to give as much detail as possible, but I am heavily traumatized. I've experienced physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse. Um, and then on top of that, I've had 3 concussions in my life. And I also used to smoke a lot of green. So when that's a combination for somebody with a lot of memory issues, but I'm going to try my best to tell everything to the best of my abilities. So that's it for part 1. And now it's on to part 2. I'm going to talk about the reason why I'm even doing this and what prompted me to get to the point to where I'm ready to just put all my business on blast.